sure.
About how similar it was to almost every other culture. In not in totality, but in part. Where there was, whether you be Italian, or you be Japanese, or you be Polish, or you're Native, of course, Native American. If you're white, you know, there's a stream of everybody gets oppressed, and everybody struggles. You know, everybody. At one point, the Italians were the suicide bombers. You know, and they were the ones that were being demonized in the media. You know, and so you start to see where it's like everybody's kind of like the same. You know, skin color aside, when it comes down to the standing up and standing up for what is wrong, standing up for the injustice, we all become the same. We become colorless in a sense. And I thought that was very surprising to know that it was, and I say it again, which is really shocking, is that there was a white guy in the South who was completely against slavery when it was completely the wrong time to be white and against slavery. And not Abraham Lincoln. I think it's more so, and what this film speaks on as well, is the individual activist. What you do to lessen the plight of the next man next to you, or the next woman next to you, you know, as opposed to being, and I think that's how those movements started. They started as seeds of someone seeing injustice in their community, on their street. They seen this homeless man eating out of a garbage can. They seen this homeless teen run away with nowhere to go. They seen those kind of social injustices which affect us daily, on a daily basis, which we put the blinders on. You know, that we walk faster when we see the homeless man as opposed to asking him what he needs. You know, and someone brought it up where they said there's just too much. Well, why should I care when I have a cell phone bill and I have a car note and I have a this and I have a that? And I think, like, well, you know, 15 years ago we didn't even have cell phones. You know, like, don't make it. It's not that they're excuses, but more so, it costs you nothing. You know, to find out what's wrong with a person, and then do whatever you can do in your power to help that person, if you can. And that is fighting the struggle. That's activity. That's being, as opposed to looking at these massive things that you can't control, and that you can't fight, that you feel you can't fight, but you step over the battles that you can. You know, and I see that it's one thing I had to come to grips with. You know, and then me being me. You know, and I think that's one aspect of it. The apathy is real because we choose to look over the smaller things that we can't fix, as opposed to we want to take on the big things that we